So in this video, we are going to learn how to automatically create AWeber subscriber from GetResponse contact in specific list. Let's say you're using GetResponse and you have created multiple contact lists over there as well. Now you want that whenever the contacts are added into a specific list in GetResponse, you want to add the same contact in AWeber as well. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. So in this automation, whenever the contacts will be added in GetResponse into the specific list, automatically with the same details, that contact will be added as a subscriber in AWeber as well. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my GetResponse account. And in my GetResponse account, I have created multiple contact lists. Now I want that whenever a new contact or a new subscriber is added into a specific contact list, I want to add those same contacts in my AWeber account as well. But I want to add the contacts in my AWeber account from a specific contact list only, not from all the contacts which I'm adding. Now to do this, we have to connect our GetResponse account with AWeber. And we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to do so. So to access Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just create your free Pabbly Connect account in 2 minutes. And after creating your account and coming to this Pabbly Connect dashboard, just click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I limit as GetResponse to AWeber. You can basically give any other name of your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on Create. And as you click on Create, here you can see the automation workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, you can see we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our GetResponse account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. So whenever we are going to add a new contact, whenever a new contact will be added in our GetResponse account, the same contact details will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. Then after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to set up a filter that whether the contact is added in that particular contact list or not. And if the contact is added in our selected particular contact list, only in that case, the automation workflow will continue further and add that same contact in our AWeber account as well. So let's see how it is done. Starting from our trigger window in Choose app, search for GetResponse and select it. After selecting GetResponse in trigger event from the dropdown, select the trigger event as contact subscribed. After selecting the trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And now we have to add this webhook URL in our GetResponse account. And to add this webhook URL, you will just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to your GetResponse account. After coming to GetResponse under Tools, go to this webhook section and then we have to add a webhook. Click on Create Webhook, give this webhook a name. Let's say I'll name it as Pabbly Connect. And then here we have to paste the exact same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, here under which event to notify you of, we have to select the event as contact subscribed. And you can see the same event is mentioned in the help text as well. After selecting this event, just scroll down and here under webhook status, by default it is inactive. Just turn this button and mark it as active. And after making it active, click on Create Webhook. Now as we click on Create Webhook, here you can see that this webhook is added in our GetResponse account. And now whenever a new contact will be created in our GetResponse account, the details of the same contact will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And here in our Pabbly Connect workflow as well, you can see that it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture the response of a new contact being created in our GetResponse account. So what we are going to do, we will just go to a GetResponse account and we are going to add a new contact. And we are going to add the contact into the particular list from which we want to add the contact in AWeber. Let's say I have this list of new customer. Right now in this list, you can see there are no contacts over here. So let me add a contact over here. I'll just click on Add Contact, select the list over here. The email address of the contact is this, testd@pabblytudes.com and test dummy. This is the name of the contact. Let's click on add contact. Now, as I click on add contact, here you can see the contact is queued for adding, and this contact will be added in my GetResponse account. So in this contact list, once again, you can see test dummy. The same contact is added. And because we have connected our GetResponse account with Pabbly Connect, you can see in our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger step, we have received the response. And in this response, you can see the details of the same contact. So we have the event type as contact added. We have the date and time, that at what date and time the contact was added. Then we have the name of the contact, test dummy. We'll scroll down further. And here we have the email address of the contact and the name of the contact list, name of the campaign in which this contact is added. This means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully connected our GetResponse account with Pabbly Connect and captured the response of a new contact from our GetResponse account in our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now, after capturing this response, as we have a condition that we want to add the contact from a particular campaign or a particular contact list from GetResponse to AWeber. So here we have received the name of the contact list. We have received the name of the campaign in which this contact was added in GetResponse. So what we are going to do in our automation workflow, we are going to set up a filter condition. For that, we will just scroll down and come to this actions tab. And here in choose app, select filter Pabbly. After selecting filter Pabbly, in action event from the drop-down, select filter values and click on connect. After clicking on connect, here in select label from this drop-down, because we want to set up a filter condition, we want to add a condition on the basis of contact list, we are going to select the response of campaign name over here because we have received the contact list name as campaign name over here. The filter type will be equals to, and here in value, we are going to basically enter the name of the contact over here. So the name of my contact list is new customer. From this particular contact list of new customer, I want to basically add all the contacts which are added only in this particular contact list. I want to add them in AWeber. So we are going to set up the filter condition, like if we get the campaign name as new customers, only in that case, the automation workflow will be continued after this step. Now let's click on save and send test request. And after clicking on save and send test request, it is showing us the condition is true. This means this contact whose response we have received from GetResponse in the trigger step, this contact was added in this particular contact list. And in this condition, the workflow will be continued after this step. After setting up the filter condition, what we have to do, we have to basically add the same contact with the same details in our AWeber account. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in choose app, we will search for AWeber. Just select it. After selecting AWeber, in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as add or update subscriber. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here to connect our AWeber account with Pabbly Connect, just click on this connect with AWeber button. And then because we have logged into our AWeber account in our browser, in this pop-up window, it will automatically detect the account. We just have to scroll down and here we have to enter the login credentials of our AWeber account and click on allow access. And as we click on allow access, here you can see our AWeber account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us for the account ID. So if you have created multiple AWeber account under the same account, in that case, in this account ID dropdown, you will get multiple options. But right now, I have only one account and I can see the account ID for the same AWeber account over here. Then it is asking us list ID. So all the customer list or subscriber list which you have created in your AWeber account, you can see all of those lists over here. Now in this dropdown, you can select the list in which you want to add the contact from GetResponse as subscriber in AWeber. Then it is asking us for the full name and email. So we have received the full name and email details of the contact from GetResponse in trigger step. Now what we have to do, we have to basically add this response of full name and email from GetResponse trigger step responses to this AWeber action step. And to add the details from the trigger step to the action step, we are going to use a simple process called mapping. And in the process of mapping, we will just click on this field of full name. And here in the drop-down, you can see a list of all the responses from previous two steps. Out of all of them, from GetResponse responses, here we are going to select the response of contact name and it will be mapped. Then we are going to use the same process of mapping for email as well. Click on this field of email and from the drop-down, select and map the response of email address. In this way, whatever contact is going to be created in GetResponse, the same contact details will be received inside Pabbly Connect, and also the same contact will be added. The same contact details will be sent to AWeber as well to add that contact as subscriber in our AWeber account. After this, it is asking us update existing. So if we already have an existing contact with the same details, do we want to update the existing contact? So yes, we are going to select the option as yes, that if the same contact is added or already exists in AWeber, in that case, we are going to update the details. Then it is asking us for the tags, ad tracking, IP address, and all of these details. And we have not received these details like the mobile number and city, all of these details of a new contact from GetResponse. And these fields are also not mandatory, not required. So if you want, you can just ignore these fields for now. But if you're getting all of these details or add some specific tags for these subscribers which we are adding, you can enter the details over here. And after entering all the details and mapping all the responses, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received a response, and this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the contact details which we have mapped, basically the name and the email which we have mapped, with the same details, this subscriber, the contact from our GetResponse email list, is now added in our AWeber account. So let's check it. We will just go to our AWeber account. I'll go to subscriber and over here. And yes, here you can see test dummy. The same contact with the same email address is now added in our AWeber account as well. This means the automation workflow is working perfectly fine, which we have created using Pabbly Connect between GetResponse and AWeber. Now, after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow in real time. And for that, I'll go back to my GetResponse account and we are going to create or add a new contact over here. So what we are going to do, we'll just go back and then let's add a new contact over here. Add contact. And this time we are going to select the same list, new customer. The email address of the contact is dummyuser121@pabblytudes.com. This is the email address. And this is the name, dummy user. I have the permission and click on add contact. Now, as we click on add contact, here you can see the same contact is added in our GetResponse account as well. We'll check our email list, and here in the email list as well, you can see dummy user with the same email address is added. And we'll go to our AWeber account and we will just go back to the subscribers page once. And here in our AWeber account, we can see the same contact will be added as subscriber. And here it is. We have the dummy user with the same email address automatically, instantly added within seconds. This means this automation workflow, which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you'll get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.